Hello, this is SJ Talks in Life coming back at you with another video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I just did a short, put a YouTube short. If you haven't got a chance to check it out, I said that people need to stop calling black women Karens because we're not Karens. And I'm getting quite a response from that. People saying that any woman can be a Karen, not just, and I disagree. I disagree. I disagree with that. I have an issue. Let me know in the comment section if you agree with me. I have an issue with them calling black women Karens. The reason why that term was coined because racist white women were approaching black people minding their business and calling the police on them for doing virtually nothing or just living their life. You know, barbecuing or whatever at the pool or bird watching and such things of that nature. And they were, calling the police on the black people in efforts of trying to, we know that historically that has been done in the past when white people reported black people, whether it was the truth or not, it got a lot of people's lives. A lot of black people lost their lives because of that. Historically, I mean, don't shoot the messenger. It's the truth. It's just things that happen in our history, like Tulsa, Rosewood. That was based on because of a white woman told a lie on a black man that lived in those towns, and that's why those people lost their life. So historically, we know that's happened throughout history. Now that's being done to black people again in efforts of, because we know that sometimes the police will beat up a black person or shoot a black person or take a black person to jail, unless it's not, because not all cops are racist. So unless you're dealing with a cop that's not racist and he's fair, But when the police is called on black people by these women, white women, that is the goal, is to get them arrested, killed, or beat up. Now that's been backfiring, and they're basically calling the police and making accusations at black people for just living their life or just minding their business, pretty much. So that's why the term Karen was coined. Karen, that's why, I don't know who made it up, but yeah, that's why that term Karen was coined. It wasn't used in reference to all women. It was specifically used in reference to these women that were calling the police on black people for nothing, for doing just virtually minding their business. That term was not used for all women. Now they're trying to take that same term and put it on black women. I have an issue with that, because black women, we are already the most stigmatized and stereotyped women in the world, and people already call us enough names, the names that I don't care to repeat. Black women already get called enough names, and we already have enough negative stereotypical terms that's directed towards us. Now you want to take this term and put this term that wasn't even originally originated from us at all, or other races of women. And now you want to put that term on us too? I think not. I think not. And I think that it's a deflection. I think it's a deflection. And then some people came in that the comments of that short, and they said all women can be Karens. I disagree with that. No, all women cannot be Karens. because that's not why. The reason why the name was coined, because of white women being not the racist white women were calling the police on the black people that were minding their business. It wasn't used in reference to a woman, you know, acting any woman acting a specific way. That's not why the phrase was coined. Okay, so I disagree that term should be put on black women. I think it's a deflection. I think what it is, it's a deflection. When you say that all women can be Karens, it's a deflection. And you turn around and you turn that word around on black women, you're deflecting. It's a deflection, pretty much. It's a deflection. And if black people agree with that, then you're programmed and conditioned. It's just like everything else that they try to flip and reverse and put on us, like Black Lives Matter. They try to say, we say Black Lives, well, we know historically Black lives never mattered. They still don't matter. Well, I can't 100% get behind that movement, but that's neither here or there. That's a whole nother video. But the reason why we were saying Black Lives Matter was because we didn't say only Black Lives Mattered. We were saying that because historically our lives never mattered. Okay. Everybody in this country knows that. If you know the history of this country, everybody knows that. But then people deflect. People deflect and they come back and they say all lives matter. See, they deflect. And they'll say, no, all lives matter. It's a deflection. It's what it is a deflection. You know. See, if all lives matter, then why when a black person gets killed, it's 50 million things are being said to justify why that black person was killed, if all lives matter. But I'm not going to get into all that because that's a whole nother video. But it's a deflection. Every time they try to take something and turn it around back to us, it's a deflection. And the same with this Karen term. It's a deflection. No, you don't call black women that. Black women are not Karens. And I don't appreciate that term being put on us. Because it deflects from the original reason why people said that. It's a deflection. You know? And so, and then they say, well, somebody say any race of woman can be a Karen. No. Not all white women are Karens. All white women are not Karens. It's not so much as the person. It's the principle behind the word. The word was used because these women, these racist women, were calling the police on black people and harassing black people just for living their lives and minding their business. See, it's not a crime to bird watch in the park. It's not a crime to be at a public pool. It's not a crime to sell water. You feel me? It's not a crime. It's not a crime to just be out here living your life, you know, and minding your business, okay, and just going on about your business. Last time I checked, that wasn't a crime. Maybe back in the 1960s, before the 70s, it was a crime. Well, it's not a crime now because we have black people, we have constitutional rights. Okay. Yeah, we do. So that's the reason why the phrase was coined. It wasn't a phrase that was used in reference to a woman acting a specific type of way. The phrase was coined for that very reason. And so to turn that word around and put it on black women, it's not okay. Or any other race of women. You know? because who systematically, I mean, who has the power to use that who has the power? What everybody else is a minority. Who has the power in this country to make bad things happen to black people? It's white people. It's systematic. It's a part of our systematic racism, that is a part of the systematic racism that we have going. Okay, so I don't appreciate that term being used towards black women. If it is being used towards black women, it's a deflection. But that's how I feel about it. It just totally it totally distracts from the reason why the term was coined in the first place. It's a deflection. That's my opinion on it. Now let me know in the comments section if you feel that word should not be used in reference to black women. You feel like any woman can be a Karen? That you think it's okay for that word to be used in reference to black women? See, we already get stereotyped. We already get called 50 million stereotypical names. And now you want to put that on us too? I think not. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are. That's how I feel about it. I said what I said. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are. And if you call me a Karen in this comment section, I'm going to let you slide in that short. But if you call me a Karen in this comment section, you're getting blocked out, deleted. All right. Because I don't name call anybody on my channel. So I don't like people coming in my comment section calling me names. And I'm I'm speaking my mind, I'm just speaking my mind, expressing my opinion. So I don't think I should be called names just because I'm expressing my opinion. So I'm not playing that in this comment section. I'm gonna let you slide on that one. I'm not playing it in this one here. Let me know what you think. Okay, hit that subscribe, like, and share. Until the next video, be blessed.